you like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Galvin, you did have sexual relations with this woman, right?
Yes, I did.
And you told her, quite frankly, that it was just, quote-unquote, a fling.
Yes, sir, I did.
You told her you were married, 9 years, had a child, 4 years old. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you basically stated that how it happened, but what you didn't go into detail is why she was created. Was she psychologically messed up? Did you feel after a certain while that you were?
After a certain while, I could tell that she was probably emotionally, or should I say mentally, imbalanced.
Your Honor, he's misleading the witness.
In what ways?
Can you have him rephrase the question?
Could you rephrase the question, please?
Did you feel that she was a little bit obsessive after a certain point?
After a certain point, yes.
Okay. Now, in my reports, they say she snuck into your house and killed your rabbit. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Now, how unsafe did you feel at that point?
I felt really insecure.
Okay. Arrest my case. Now, did she not break into your house at the night of the incident?
The night of the incident?
Incident where she tried to kill you and your wife.
Yes, sir, she did break into my house.
Okay. Now, I believe the law states, as in him being on his property, if someone breaks into their house, isn't that trespassing? Judge?
Yes, it is.
Okay. As
Your
far
Honor,
as
I would like to question on that. It says here on the cop's police report that there was no force of entry. Doors are actually unlocked. So technically you're able to be there, but it would be trespassing if the door was open. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question, sir. If you didn't know someone or didn't want someone in your house and your doors were open, would you want them to walk in there?
No, sir.
You think so? So basically she was not welcome in that home. Should I have to feel the need to lock my doors every time I walk into my house? I think not. That's my property. I don't believe so. And as far as her being in there without invitation or authorization, I believe that this is not a case of him being guilty, but a case of attempted murder on her part. I believe this was just defense on his part. That'd be all.
Prosecution would like to question the witness again. It's pretty tough to go up against the defense these days, you know, being the state, it's pretty powerful. But comes down to it says, looks like you had broken into the same about a week before to her house and made threats that you were going to kill her if she was to ever tell your wife about your affair. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Objection, she came up to him with a deadly weapon.
Was this before or after he had threatened?
Before.
Did your wife also call and threaten her and said that she was going to kill her if she came near your family?
Yes, after the fact that she had already killed my daughter's rabbit and put it inside my house, inside of a cooking pot. Lord knows how she got in it.
So that was after she had told you that you had fathered her child and that she was going to go with it, and you told her that she wasn't?
Say that one more time.
She told you that she was pregnant with your child.
Right.
And you said, I will take her to go get the...
Abortion.
Correct. And what did she say?
She wanted to keep the child.
So is that her right? But you didn't feel good that that was your right. You wanted to be able to have the abortion because it was also your doing. Is that what you implied?
Objection, he can't control her body.
Thank you, defense. So what you're saying is that the baby would be here to be born today. If she was never told that she was going to be killed if she never had a kid or came near his family to maybe go after him for restitution, for child payments, alimony, anything of that nature. Is that correct? Does that sound right, Your Honor? So you just think you can just go out and make a baby and not pay for it? Is that the way it goes?
Man, that lady had something coming in for me, man, from the beginning.
But you were the fuel to her fire, baby, correct? Maybe you had something that she wanted. As far as I can tell, you were in a very good law firm. You know, I mean, you got one of the best defense. Let's see, it doesn't add up whenever looks like you had broken into her house, you had threatened her, your wife had threatened her, she had came back. Granted, yes, she wasn't.
Well, what they failed to realize, sir, is that the weekend I didn't stay with her, when I tried to leave, the house,
Is there a question?
I don't think there was. I think he was coming up with the line of what he said, Your Honor.
Did you have a question?
I did have a question.
You didn't ask a question.
I didn't have to. I think that,
Pause it real quick.
Your Honor, I could proceed.